Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome to day 7 Deep Breath Journey. If you're watching this video, I request you to find the day 1 to start from the basics, because at day 7 it will just not make any sense. I so appreciate all of you, especially those of you who are really taking the time to post the feedback. It really helps us to know and understand more about the human consciousness, about ourselves, about myself, about you, about humanity, about the flow of life, the universe. So today on this day, the question to work with is, what if every desire of mine is fulfilled instantly? Imagine for a second if every single desire of yours, regardless of how noble, high, or ridiculous it seems or it appears to be, what if every single one of the desire was fulfilled, and every single desire that was supposed to come in the future would be fulfilled? Again, the linear mind might come up and say, well, that's not possible, that's not life, that's not evolution, that's not my karma. You know, these questions are basically meant to help you tap into that quantum mind that works beyond the linear mind. Basically tap into your soul. The quantum mind, in a way, you can say, the faculty of the soul is the doorway to the soul. So the question to ponder on is, what if every desire of mine is fulfilled instantly? So just take a moment in silence and think about the different desires you may have. And what if every single one of them were fulfilled instantly? What next? Notice the insights that might be coming through as you ponder on having all of your desires fulfilled. You know, from a certain sum of money, to a home, to a relationship, to an experience, to a certain position in a job, or making sure that everyone on this planet is happy and fulfilled and provided for. And there's justice flowing through. What if all the desires that you ever expected, they were all fulfilled? From the wildest to the smallest desires. Notice a different kind of desire still holding on to your mind, your subconscious, or maybe like in a denial. And they might begin to show up. You know, these are desires that you might have so-called conquered out of wisdom, or out of the righteousness, or out of the perception of right, wrong, ethical, unethical. What if all of them were fulfilled? What if every single person understood you, no matter what? What if you lived in harmony with every single being on the planet? What if you had the perfect body that you dream of, or you think that you have had? What if you had the abilities all the way from singing abilities and dancing abilities to writing abilities, cooking abilities, all the way to flying and teleporting. What if all these desires were fulfilled right here, right now, and you knew that these desires are as close to you as the blinking of an eyelash? Do you notice that when you reach a point where you really have to dig out desires for yourself or the planet, you start reaching a point of saturation? I'm reaching to an insight that even if all of this was fulfilled, I would still remain my cause of my joy and my suffering. We tend to believe a lot that if our desires are not met, our expectations are not met, then we're going to be in a rut, in a sad place. And if they are fulfilled, then we're going to be in this place of joy and happiness. But it seems to me, at least for myself, that even if all these desires were fulfilled for myself and the world at large, still there would be seeds of suffering. And these seeds of suffering, the cause would be the person themselves. Still, in a way, I'm reaching to a conclusion that desires are not the doorway to happiness, nor desires are the doorway to suffering either. They're very neutral forces at work. Ah, what freedom. The feedback question regarding day 6 is just sharing with us what did you experience after pondering on that particular question of day 6. It's already almost 8 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me in. Have a pleasant day, have a pleasant night. Namaste. I'm still new to this camera thing. Okay. Okay, bye. It's too close to my face, but at least it gets the message delivered. Bye.